Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. Some view this as a reward, others an opportunity to finish on a winning note here in the Sun Bowl. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll take the return, trying to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Stop screaming, Jordy.
I just stop him at the 16. So New Mexico's offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. You guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles. Today,
and it's a little bit old school, right? With the ball system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the ball, you got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Unloads to the right. He got a hand in there. Knocks it way incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They'll move the tight end. The give on the option. Might have a chance. Crosses midfield. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Lobos. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. The extra point is blocked. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the points coming courtesy of that spectacular 86-yard run to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hokies offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Let's take a look at our impact players.
Gotta go! I hate you. Everything.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. Dropping back, it's Baker. Under fire. He sacked this defense all over it.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting the hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
The Hokies send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. The give on the inside. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Sullivan. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can...
I just picked up a new job. I do all the night shifts. It's out, I think I'll be fine.
Trying to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
I don't want to help you.
Not a lot of room to field this.
Take the night. I'm going to night shift. Awesome. You report. Why? Why am I working for minimum wage? No, shit! No! Shit! Stop. No, before me! Killing me.
I genuinely, first time playing Azure, my first time, I don't know what to do.
I thank the one.
Where is everybody? Where is everybody?
Rise once more.
Where is people? Oh, you're over there. I'm stupid.
More. Beyond. Under yourself. Ah, you.
Stop on a plane.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind his sticks on second down.
Jordan, don't answer me like that. Your food up there.
To pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. All cut. He smashes his way through again. Touchdown, New Mexico. Once he got some room, it was over.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a heat. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. The Hokies moving quickly to the line.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Could be an alley. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a 1st down in the red zone. Looking for a crease, it's Bauer. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And that after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll run it from the gun. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies! And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Durant. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Lobos will hustle to the line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. On the ground with the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And the Lobos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays now set up where the whole playbook's available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay in that 3rd down and short range.
He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. There's a crease. He's at the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. It's Sullivan.
But I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Maybe some room here. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He's out of bounds after a good pickup, and the clock will stop not only because he's out of bounds, but it's the 2-minute timeout. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Reagan. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When I have all that speed on the field, I got to find a favorable matchup. They're all across the board. Which guy do I know can win? Man-to-man coverage, you can see that guy can win on that play.
The Lobos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Makes the grab. It's Reagan. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They're going to run it.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And now they take the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to pass, it's Baker. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play.
Got a little grass. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the 1st down, you chew up a bunch more yards, too. Nice execution by this offense.
The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. They give it to him again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. And the Lobos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. And they got it done in the 1st half, but the job now, follow up. Oh, there he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Right back to the well. Picks up the 1st down. It's a running room. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hokies. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the New Mexico offense onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Trying play action.
Reese, never a doubt. Are you kidding me? He had a 2-yard cushion there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
Maybe a crease. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Lobos decide to punt it away. Cradles it at the 35. Makes a move. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown! The attack, the hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. And with the they move on top by 15. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Lobos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. The throw. Finds a man on the left. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's
makes the catch and he's free. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Deep shot for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! There was not a window there. There was not a sliver of light. There was like the eye of a needle to zip that ball in, and somehow he got it in.
no doubt. Defensively, you know it's coming. You know who he's going to, where he's going to. You're in great position, but that guy just makes a play. He makes the touchdown catch. What a throw, what a catch, what trust between QB and wide receiver.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. ball with the run. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. The give to the back. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. Guys, look at this. Surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's... Here's a little room there. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football, because he's looking really good.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. He'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the back. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Bringing the heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Here's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Let's go down to the sideline and how they roll.
Here on the Virginia Tech sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. But the big lead, he has been brilliant so far today.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And the pummeling has started.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Complete to start this drive. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. A strike downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Makes the grab. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Lobos look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. And down he goes.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Had to throw it before he wanted.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
Pocket breaking down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Looking down the middle. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
This is an area of the game on offense. You've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Hokies will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the counter. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meat open wound. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you.